Hey guys, this is Eric. Welcome back to my channel. If you read the title, you know this is my coming out story. I'd like to start by saying that I always knew that I was gay and that I always liked guys. I come from a very conservative family. My mom is a Catholic and everybody else in my family is a Christian from the Baptist Church. Yes, you heard that right. I also was a member of the Baptist Church, which means that I've read the Bible cover to cover 5 times at least. We didn't even know a gay person when I came out. So, as a teenager, I was on a lot of chat rooms. I was searching a lot of stuff and I would chat with a lot of people in chat rooms, which now that I think about it, it was a terrible idea. Like, if you're a teenager, you shouldn't be chatting with strangers on the internet, but that's what I was doing. And I remember I met this 14-year-old, I was 13, and we had this deep conversation. We talked about everything. And then he told me that he had come out of the closet. And I was like, oh, how did you do it? And oh my God, that's very interesting. And he told me, yes, I came out. Are you planning on coming out? Does everybody know? I was like, I don't think anybody knows. And then we got to this part of the conversation when he asked me, have you ever said that you're gay out loud? And at that point, I had never said that with my mouth. I have never uttered those words. I remember that I had written I am gay 1,000 times, but I never said it by myself. And he asked me, why don't you say it? And when I tried to say those words, those were the hardest words of the English language. I had it in my mind, and when I tried to say it, it was hard. I couldn't say it. I couldn't say, I am gay. So when I finally was able to say that, I said, I am gay. And then I said it again, I am gay. And I'm pretty sure I said that like 20,000 times because it was mind boggling to me that those 3 words would have such an impact in my mind. It was as if I understood something, as if I've accepted myself at that precise moment. And that's when I knew, oh my God, everybody needs to know that I am gay and I'm coming out of the closet. So at 13, I took the decision after that conversation and I had a plan. I said, you know what? I'm going to have this conversation with my mom. My mom and my dad had been divorced. So I lived with my mom only. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to leave a bunch of gay porn in the computer. I'm going to leave it out in the open. And then I'm going to wait for her to confront me. And then I'll come out of the closet because it would be obvious that I am gay. So that was not a really good idea. Now that I think about it, it was like really dumb, but that's what I thought. So my mom sees all the corn and she's like, okay, what is this? Are you confused? This is a man and a man. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty much what it means, mom. I am gay. This is what I'm trying to tell you. And no, I'm not confused. Did you see all the corn that I put in there? And she's like, this is crazy. This is completely illogical. This is completely unreasonable. This makes no sense to me. I think you've lost your mind. So when I told my mom that I was gay, the first thing she thought was that I completely lost it. She thought I was completely crazy. And she stood by that for a long, long time. I tried coming out to my brothers and sisters. They were also in the Baptist church. So the first thing my brother told me was, I don't care that you're gay, but I think you should care because most likely you will go to hell forever. And I was like, okay, thank you. I mean, I don't think hell is real, but that's a good point. And then my other sisters, they were crying because they thought I was gonna go to hell. And then one of my sisters tells me, and I remember this, it was so crazy. She was bawling her eyes out and she was, I can't believe you did this to our family. Now we're not going to be in heaven, all of us together. I can't believe you want to be evil. And she was distraught by that. And she's my most religious family member. She ended up marrying like a preacher. So super wild. And the only person that kind of accepted me when I told them that I was gay was my cousin. I had a female cousin, and we were both rebellious, like the rebels of the family. She was the only one that said, "It's okay. I know there's a lot of gay people out there and I get it." But everybody else, when my dad knew, he was again, "I think you're gonna go to hell. Pretty sure. It says it in the Bible. You're going straight to hell. Do not pass go. Do not get the 200. Go to hell." So that was crazy. That experience made me feel super angry at my family. Like, I was not, I was mad at them. I was mad at them because they couldn't get it. They were all quoting the Bible and saying all these crazy things, and none of them showed any love, any compassion, any comprehension towards me. And that made me feel like they didn't have my back. Like, none of these people have my back. None of these people know me. And now they're calling me evil. So, personally, I felt betrayed. And I felt like my family did not have my back. So, at this point, I'm pretty sure that's when I became super strong. I believe that this experience made me extremely strong because all I could think of is I have to have my own back because no one else has it. It's just me against the world. And I believe this gave me like a sense of independence. Super crazy, but that's what happened to me. Like, I was not crying. I was not I was not sad. I just felt like I needed to get it together and I needed to be there for myself because none of these people were going to be there for me. My mother believed I had lost my mind and she was determined to find out how to help me and how I was going to become normal again. So she wanted to see Christian psychologists. And lastly, she opted to make me see Christian psychiatrists. Most of them told her, "Hey, it's normal to be gay." But then she wanted me to see a conversion therapist. When I knew that what she wanted was me to go through conversion therapy, I told her, "I'm not going to do that. And I'm going to act really, really crazy if you try to get me to see a conversion therapist. You do not want that for me. And you do not want me in that room with that specialist because you don't know what I'm capable of." And I remember that's when I drew the line and she stopped right there. She stopped. She was very angry about that. And she told me, like, "I wish you had been a drug addict instead of this. I wish you had been a thief instead of this." Said a lot of hurtful things because that's the point when I said, "I don't need you to help me because there's nothing wrong with me." And I think she took that personal at some point. My father said a lot of terrible things too, but I honestly, at that point, I just didn't care. I knew that my family was not going to get it. They couldn't understand that a man and a man can love each other. And it was too much for them. Everything that they learned was against that. And the Baptist church specifically says that, gay people are terrible. So I've heard that myself from the pastor. And I felt like it's okay. I can't win this. I can't win this. So I'm going to leave it alone. Coming out really affected my family dynamics because I stopped talking to my mom and I was a teenager. I remember that if I needed something from her or if I needed money, I would send my mom an email and I would tell her, "Hey, I need money for this project. What are you going to do? Are you going to give it to me?" And she would answer me back with an email. And that's how deteriorated our relationship was, that we couldn't speak face to face anymore. And I remember this was a little sad and this was a little crazy. And when I think about it, I mean, it wasn't that deep. A funny thing is, in high school, I was top of my class. So when I came out, a lot of people liked it. A lot of people accepted me because I was a perfectionist. And when people knew about this, they felt like I was human or something because they were like, oh my God, look at that, Eric, top of his class, but he's gay. So, there's no one perfect in the world. I believe that helped me a lot because I was authentically myself. I was not hiding anything. I didn't have this big load in my shoulders that I had a secret or that I had something that people couldn't know. I just felt myself. I felt free, and that allowed me to make a lot of friends. I was really happy in high school and in everything. I believe like coming out of a closet, it's one of the best things that I ever did in my life. And the only thing that I thought when I came out of the closet was, why didn't I do it earlier? Because people really didn't care that much. People didn't care that much that I was gay. And yes, there was some minor bullying, there was some gay jokes, but they didn't hurt me. They didn't impact me at all because I was invincible. I had no weaknesses. Yes, you can call me gay because that's what I am. And yes, you can say that joke because that's what I actually like to do. It was very liberating. I know the story has been a little crazy, a little wild. After a while, my family members got it. One of my sisters got it. My brother got it. And my mom became an ally. My mom totally gets it. My mom is now for gay marriage and all of those things, and she's really okay with me. But it took time. My sister, the one that married a preacher, she still doesn't get it, and she's still thinking I'm going to hell. That's okay. But we don't talk about that. That's why I don't like canceling culture, because I know that some people will be wrong, and maybe some people will be wrong for a long time. My mom was a homophobe for years until she could become an ally. I believe my mom saw her child losing his mind, and she thought that I needed help to be okay. And she was going to do everything in her power to help me so that I could be okay again. And now I get that. At the moment, I was angry at her, but she didn't know any better and she couldn't do any better. So when I look back, I just look at the love that she had for me and all the things she did, all the money she spent just so that I could feel okay again, so that I could be normal, or so that my mind would be in the right place again, even though it was always in the right place. And it got better. Life is amazing outside of the closet. I love my life. I love myself. I love my family. Even though sometimes they're wrong, I still love them. And I think life is amazing. And I feel like coming out was a big experience in my life. But I also have an advice. If you are in the closet and you feel like you're going to get thrown out of your house, don't come out of the closet until you have a place to be. And if you think your family is crazy, don't come out of the closet. Just wait a little. And if you know people that are in the closet, don't get them out of the closet. Wait until they're ready. Because it's different for everyone. And for me, it was not the best, but it was not that bad. In the end, I had my happy ending where everybody gets it and, now they accept me and I'm happy about it. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching me build my Christmas tree. Leave in the comments down below, how was your coming out story? Or if you like my Christmas tree. Was it hard to come out of the closet or was it a breeze? And comment down below, give me a like if you like this story, and until I see you next time, Merry Christmas and goodbye.